with 2. Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, Tyrese Maxey. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new roles.
Now here's Halliburton. To the inside. There's the triple. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Edwards. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And they're on the run. Here's Wilson. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Here's Booker. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Wilson. Now here's Bane. Guarded by Edwards. Now here's Embiid. Misses from short range.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Halliburton. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Butler with a steal. Drives to the hoop. Wilson, no good. And Booker has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Thibault. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Thibault. The three is up. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Halliburton outside. Up and in on the layup.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
Left side Booker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one no good. The Cavaliers leading. And here's Halliburton. Doesn't go for him.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
First team foul.
Here's Booker, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back over to you, BA.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And he comes up with a bucket. Booker's got 6. And Cleveland has possession. Halliburton outside. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Thibault. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
And Booker with the jam.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Halliburton.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Oh, stolen by Turner. On the wing, Murray. 4 seconds left. He can't hit that time. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia on top, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Murray with it. Now Carter defending. Murray looking around. Shot clock at 6. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Sixers lead by 4. Carter from outside. Pass to Shannon. Back to Aiden. Here's Reddish. There's the screen. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Murray to the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Offensive board. Outside Carter. Tries again. Yes, it's good. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Bain. Here's Martin. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Martin. Kicks it out to Bane. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Shannon.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Snatched up. Now Ayton. Back to Miller. Three-pointer. On target from range. Miller's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Bane. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Embiid inside. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Reddish. And Philadelphia hits again from deep. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's the three. Shannon's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Reddish on the wing. Back to Carter. Here's Miller. Off the mark there with a 3. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. Offline with a 3. The Sixers lead by 6. Thibault on the wing. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Butler.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Cleveland again missing. And here are the Sixers now. Right side Edwards. Here's Booker. And he's off from 17. Cavaliers trail by 6. To the paint. Oh, Embiid finishes the lob in style.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And the basket by Halliburton.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. That'll be a 5-second call.
Cleveland ball.
And here's Butler outside. Bol grabs the board. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Booker. The three. Devin Booker for three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Halliburton. Excellent D there from Booker.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Halliburton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly. This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton is clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
When you think of Tyrese Halliburton, it is 2 things: positional size and unbelievable skill.
Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And finished off by Bull.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 9. Pass to Turner. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first